Hey, what's going on, Alan? My name is George from DealMirror, and we're here with Alan from ThunderDrive. How are you, Alan?
I'm doing great. Good to be here. Great to see you guys.
Awesome, awesome. Well, we have a brand new lifetime deal with ThunderDrive, which is actually live right now. If you guys want to take advantage of it, it starts off at $39 for 500 gigabytes. I mean, ThunderDrive is awesome at a great price. But Alan, tell us a little bit about ThunderDrive.
ThunderDrive, we're really excited about it. Obviously, this lifetime deal is allowing us to do some very specific things. I think one of the questions that we're most often asked about this lifetime deal is, how in the world can you do this and be sustainable, be profitable? The truth is, this is not a sustainable or a profitable model whenever we're running it at this price. Our goal through this price is really to add users that have a vested interest. They put a small amount of money down, in this case, either $79 or if they've bought into a smaller price point. But these users are going to give us feedback that's going to make the product better. The alternative option for us is to go out and actually pay users to get on, give us feedback, and they have no vested interest in using it. They don't use it in any serious amount of time. And so we think this approach has been really good for us. We got a lot of great feedback, and in fact, we've already made a ton of great changes because of it.
Wow, oh, awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. That's what lifetime deals are for. I mean, so you can get a big budget to even grow bigger, learn from your audience, get that technical feedback that you need. I mean, for example, what's going to happen when a whole bunch of users come in? I mean, all that feedback that you're going to get is really important. Right. And sometimes people don't understand. That's why we get a great deal. I mean, yes, a great deal with ThunderDrive. I mean, and that's why, because we are the testers. In a word, you can say we are like small investors. So yes, we invest with you. So yes, you grow, and that's basically what a lifetime deal is.
Yeah, and in return, we're going to give you an account for life, which is a phenomenal deal.
Exactly. So where are you right now? So for example, are you taking care of like bandwidth with a bunch of users coming in? Is that?
Yeah, we've been able to handle. We haven't had any issues at all with bandwidth or anything like that. We've taken some feedback from users about where servers are located. Just since the lifetime deal has launched, we've expanded those servers, and we're looking to do that more. I know we've already got feedback. I think this is one of the best things that I see from a deal like this. We had received a 3-star review on Trustpilot, and the review just said, "Hey, where I live, the servers are a little bit slow." We were aware of this. We were working to take care of that problem. We took care of the problem. I talked to the user again this week, and he's already updated it to a 5-star review. And so that's because we expanded those servers. It brought him a faster speed. And so that's one of the benefits of getting in early at this lower price point. We're going to take care of you because we have to take care of all the users that we add.
Exactly.
And so this particular user and a lot of other users have been taken care of because of that, and they've been able to change their opinion about the product.
Also, that's awesome. So you're expanding with new servers. Where's this new server located? Is there like,
So right now we've expanded. We already had servers in the U.S., both in Oregon and in Virginia. We've expanded another server in Netherlands, which is really taking care of a lot of the kind of the European area. And then there were some users that had gotten a lifetime deal just the day or the second day it launched, and they had gone on those American servers. We're encouraging them to contact us to get moved over to a faster server. Most of them, I think, have already done that. But from here on out, wherever you sign up from, we're going to automatically put you on the server that is closest to you and fastest. We're looking also to expand the next area we're looking to expand to is probably in India.
Oh, so that's awesome. So if you were okay with the speed right now that you were getting, so now it's going to be even better because you're expanding with more servers. I mean,
for sure, yeah. And if you're in America or in Europe, our test speeds are showing consistently about 6 times faster than Amazon servers, for instance. So we've been really pleased with that.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot to brag about. So that's pretty awesome. And a question that really pops up about a lot is there a limit on the bandwidth that people have? I mean,
that's a great question. This is one of the things that we're really proud of. That is, with our lifetime deals, there is no limit on bandwidth. One of the reasons that this question is most often asked is because we do have a video preview option within the ThunderDrive, within your drive. And so people are asking, hey, if I load up a bunch of videos, am I going to be able to stream those? And yes, you can. There is no limit on bandwidth. We had one user come up with a question that I thought was a clever idea, and that was, what if I built a course and I put it inside a password-protected folder on ThunderDrive? Could I grant people access to that with a password, and then they could go through that folder and watch those videos online, stream them? And they could. There is no limit on the bandwidth. I will say this about videos specifically. This question comes up sometimes. Video files have a huge variety of codecs that they use. The most popular is H.264, which we see on YouTube and Vimeo all over the web. And then they have wrappers. You have MP4, you have MOV, you have AVI. Our system works best with H.264, which is industry standard across the internet. And we play best with MP4. There are some other wrappers that will often work, but MP4 is super common. It tends to work both on Mac and PC anyway if you are downloading the file. So that's what we're encouraging users to do.
All right, so that's pretty clever of this guy doing that streaming videos on ThunderDrive, and that it's okay and there's no bandwidth problems with that.
Right.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What about, I get another question a lot, is encryption.
Encryption, I'll first of all say about encryption, I want to point you to the section on our site that talks about security. So if you're a user and you're watching this video, you're concerned about encryption, I want to say if you'll look there, there are all the technical details that I won't even bore you with. I'll also say that we have a third party that handles that for us, so that is taken care of by people that is absolutely what they're concerned about. And then we have security staff that go in and double check all of that, confirm that that's taken care of, make sure that we are meeting and exceeding industry standards. And so we have end-to-end encryption on all of your files. Nobody can see your files but you. I had someone ask in a comment feed a while back what if the government wanted access to that, and they can't just go in, and there's no back door, as was the question. There is no back door to go in and see those files. Everything is encrypted, and it meets or exceeds the industry standard in every area, and that you can read all about that on our website, all the boring details.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's pretty like an extensive conversation of just encryption and security, which is great. But it's great that you're handling it, that you're aware, and you know what's going on.
Yes.
Awesome. Another question is, when is the apps going to be launched? So, for example, integrations with Android app and iOS, is that something that's happening?
Yes. So I'll also point users, we get questions about this a lot. I'll say two things. First of all, we have a public roadmap that is on our website. It doesn't have a ton of detail right now. It actually has it's mostly the feedback that we've already gotten, requests that people have offered. So I'll say that it's available there. I'll also say, please submit to that roadmap. You can send an email to roadmap@thunderdrive.com. This is literally what we're building the roadmap on. It's based on user requests. So right now, specifically to answer your question, we have Android and iOS apps that are slated right now on the roadmap for Q3 of this year. We have a desktop app that is slated for Q4 of this year. I will say that we often get requests for some obscure software that probably someone got a lifetime deal on, and there's a few hundred users on. They don't have a public API. Sometimes they do have a public API. Unfortunately, we love those requests. We can't integrate with every obscure app that is out there. Right now, we're focusing on the major players in the game. One of the biggest requests that we get is connecting and being able to just take your files from one cloud drive to another. That's a lot of what we're focusing on right now. But the more requests that we get for a specific integration, a specific upgrade or tool, the more that we're paying attention to that and we're taking care of it. I'll say one more thing about our roadmap. When you get on that page, I don't want to confuse roadmap with bug fixes. Just since we've launched the lifetime deal, we've been made aware of several bugs, which that's the reason we're launching this. And so it's little stuff, but hey, PDFs wouldn't open. We got that taken care of. You couldn't upload raw files. It was just rejecting raw image files, CR2, Sony raw image files. We got that taken care of. You couldn't share a link if you were using Safari. Everything was working fine in Chrome, but when you went to create a link in Safari, all of those are taken care of. Those are bug fixes. We're taking care of those as fast as we can based on your feedback, and those have all been taken care of since the app has launched. So.
Wow, those are really important details that, I mean, what your users are like giving you feedback and you fixing it is such a big deal for everyone, because people don't like apps that just, they don't fix anything. They don't listen to their users. Right. And in this case, you're listening, you're fixing it, and everything's going along just like it should.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Any tips you want to give us? Any integration that's coming really soon?
We're working on a couple. I don't want to, there's a couple that I'm really excited about that I don't want to say just in case they don't work out. I do want to say that some of the most popular requests are the ones that we're listening to. And so probably if you put in a request and somebody else has, that's what we're working on right now. I know one major thing people are asking about is some way to synchronize. That's what we're trying to work into the desktop app, which would come out Q4. We've also had some requests for instance, for FTP or SFTP access. That is something we're in the very beginning stages of considering. We're deciding whether or not the desktop app would solve that issue or not, or whether it would be beneficial to have an additional FTP or SFTP access. So that feedback is valuable to us because we are considering that right now.
All right, awesome. Well, guys, it's really important that you take note of this. Users who have already bought ThunderDrive, or if you're planning to buy ThunderDrive, I mean, head over to the roadmap, ask for your integrations, what's important for you, and what matters, because all that's going to count on how many users need this integration or this like extra, and I mean, that's what you're going to do. So
yeah. I'll say one more thing. I'm pumped about this deal. We've got a really strong marketing department, and when I approached the marketing department about whether or not we would run a lifetime deal like this at a lower price, some of our marketing team was against it. They said we'll wind up devaluing the product, all these things. I've been in the lifetime community for some time. I buy lifetime offers consistently myself. And I said, look, this is going to be the most invaluable thing that we can get, because these users, I know these users, I see the comments in the Facebook groups. These users are going to give us the feedback we need. They're going to give it to us right away, and then they're going to use the product. They're going to see that it's actually working. And so I'm excited. I've been so pleased with how the group has handled this, how the purchases come through, the feedback that we've received, and then an opportunity for us to make those fixes. Give us a chance, give us a chance to fix some of that stuff if you're catching things. But we're listening and we're getting that stuff taken care of.
That's awesome. Yeah, like I said, it's really important for users to give their feedback, to test it out, to give you the opportunity to test it out. I mean, guys, DealMirror has a 30-day refund policy.
Absolutely.
Buy it and test it. I mean, if you're not sure what the speed is, I mean, how it works, I mean, just go for it. You're not losing anything. It's just like a refund. If you don't like it, just don't keep it. But I mean, I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it. I mean, I have it. I've been testing it, and it works just like it should. I mean, it's a cloud drive that I can rely on, and it's gonna be there. For me personally, I'm not a speed guy. I don't care about speed. I know people who do, but for me, it's about having my files there, saved, and relying that it's going to be there for a lifetime deal. I don't have to worry about how much I got to pay next month, or if I lose my job in a month, in a year, or 2 years. I mean, I can count on having my important files there. That's what's really
and in comparison, exactly what you're talking about. If you go to the largest player in this space, 5 years of 2 terabytes is going to cost you more than $500. And we're offering this right now, $79 for 2 terabyte, and that's it. Pay one time, keep it 10 years. You're going to exceed that amount of time that player is going to give you.
Exactly. I mean, it's for me, it's a no-brainer. I mean, it's a smart move because 2 terabytes, they're there, a lifetime deal. Yes. I mean, like I said, if the speed's for me, I mean, like personally, if the speed's not there, I don't care. I want my files safe. I want them to be there.
Yeah, and the good thing is the speed is one of our top priorities right now. So we've had an opportunity, like I said, just since the deal launched, we've already added servers and increased speed there. So one of our top priorities, and I know that's important to people. So we're pumped that that's coming together.
All right, awesome. Now another question again: can people stack this deal or not?
Yes, that's a really good question. We get this question a ton. If you do stack a deal, yes, you can stack the deal. We've had several people that have bought a 5 and they're stacking those. I will say this, if you stack, go in, set up your account. If you've bought 2 terabytes, initially you're going to see those 2 terabytes. What you'll want to do is contact support with the email address you registered with and the codes that you would like to stack. We'll combine all of those. If you happen to have bought into ThunderDrive before this deal was available, you can still stack with something else. It doesn't have to be only this deal. So we'll stack any codes. We will add them to your account. Even if you bought 2 terabyte and you come back later and you buy 500 gigabyte, you could still combine all of that. But you will need to contact us, give us the email and the codes, and we'll take care of that within 24 hours, usually in a couple of hours, but within 24 hours.
Right, it just depends what time zone you're on.
Exactly, that's a big thing for us because most of our support is on right here with me in California, and so that's making a big difference right now.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, before we head out, I just want to show people the deal. All right, just show my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
All right, so just in case you guys want to check it out, and if you haven't checked it out, I mean, this is the ThunderDrive deal at DealMirror. You can see this right now. It starts off at $39, and you can see specifically it's right here. Unlimited bandwidth, share private links, access on all devices, store large files, stacking LTD, what we just talked about. I mean, we can stack it, so no problem with that. Premium 24/7 support, so even lifetime deal guys are going to get the premium support, and lifetime updates and support free. Now, there's a 2 terabyte version. Let's just get a little bit down here. Whoops. There it is. So these are the plans. Oh, they actually added. These weren't available yet. So
that's awesome. Yeah.
So that makes it even easier.
Yeah.
That makes it easier. So these are the available plans. The $39 lifetime deal for 500 gigabytes. And it just jumps to 2 terabytes. Like I said, this is a no-brainer for me. $79 for 2 terabytes. I mean, come on, guys. Yeah. Well, this is a deal. Okay, anything you want to say before we head on out?
Only thing I want to say is thanks so much, guys. Your feedback has been absolutely invaluable to us. So I believed in you guys, and it's been awesome to get that feedback. If there is some type of product or feature that you're looking for, please send that email to roadmap@thunderdrive.io, and then give us a little time to take care of it. It may not happen overnight. But as I've already mentioned, we've gotten feedback just in the amount of time that this lifetime deal has been live, and we've already dealt with a ton of those bugs and even expanding the servers just since it's gone live. So we're on top of it.
Thank you very much, Alan, for being here at DealMirror and giving the opportunity to all these users to grab that lifetime deal, including me. So we thank you very much, and see you later, Alan.
Absolutely. Have a good one.
Thank you.